Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Suhaila and fellow friends. So today we from Group 1 AC220 Big 6B gonna be presenting on case study 2, the turnaround of Madichat Cafe. So before we go further, let me introduce my group members, which consists of Ainur Alia, Nur Kamilia, Nurul Ain and myself, Nur Akila. So first of all, let's take a look at the background of Madichat Cafe. So basically, Madichat Cafe is a coffee house type food and beverage chain which is owned by Madimam Corporation. The first launch was in 2003 in Melbourne, Australia, and it was a huge success since there was growing demand for espresso-based drinks in Melbourne. MCC focused mainly on providing customers with high-quality coffee but at lower rates compared to its main competitors. It consists of 5 main departments, which are Product Development Department, Purchasing Department, Operations and Service Departments, Business Administrative Departments, as well as Marketing Department. So the huge success in Australia prompted further expansions and ventures of the coffee business into other countries such as US in 2011, Costa Rica and France in 2014, Italy in 2015, and Japan in 2017. It is also listed in the Big 3 in the US coffee industry together with Dom Donuts and Starbucks. However, when Madichat Cafe embarked in the US market, they incurred losses which gave a substantial hit to the financial performance of the company. So next, we move to SWOT analysis. The strength of MCC Madichat Cafe is the youngest coffee cafe that entered the industry and yet become listed as part of Big 3 in the US coffee industry, parallel with Starbucks and Dom Donuts. Then, since Madichat Cafe is attached with Madimam Corporation, it enables to enjoy advantage in the form of cost reduction for its material supplies, since the suppliers of Madimam can send materials to Madichat Cafe when an order of materials is met. Madichat Cafe also had been rated higher than the other two competitors in terms of the taste and customer preference. Next, the MCC's weaknesses are: first, the centralization of marketing works and promotion strategy, which is made by the franchisor, will give disadvantages to some franchisees. Second, the drive-through convenience in the US market only focus on Madimam Corporation rather than Madichat Cafe. Third, MCC's purchasing department was too focused on its cost of materials until ignoring the other aspects such as quality and delivery period. Fourth, in the operation and services department, due to the lack of manpower in Madichat Cafe, they had to request manpower from Madimam Corporation in order to help them. And lastly, MCC lacks in product customization compared to other industry players. So next, the opportunities are MCC and MMC have a potential to be the number 1 in customers' choice, either in the fast food industry or coffee industry, since they are attached together and customers do not need to choose between those two because they can get both menu at the same time. Then, it is also easier for Madichat Cafe to expand their business in the coffee industry, since Madimam Corporation is already well known worldwide, which means that consumers are familiar with the MCC franchise because they have heard or seen it in another countries too. Lastly, MCC traits are their intense competition within the Big 3 companies, such as the strong advertising campaigns and price reduction, when Dom Donuts offering free iced coffee day while Starbucks offer frappuccinos for half price. Then, changes in customer lifestyle and preference will impact the performance of the company in terms of declining sales. For example, customers' choice also change according to the season. Sometimes they are prefer to drink juice, and sometimes smoothies, etc. Without wasting any time, let's take a look at our first analysis, which is value chain analysis. So value chain analysis is a method of identifying and analyzing the primary and supporting activities that contribute value to a company's final product in order to cut costs or improve distinction. The primary activities of MCC comprise of inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and service, while supporting activities of MCC comprise of firm infrastructure, human resource management, technology management, and procurement. terms of operation, the main focus of MCC current operation is on the lead time to deliver its product to customers. This has eventually caused them to ignore the quality issues. As we already know, MCC main production is to produce the best quality coffee for their consumers, and the important factor for it is the barista. However, MCC has lacked manpower such as barista and service personnel. And as a backup, Madimam Corporation has transferred some of their employees in the fast food line to serve the operations in MCC. But the problem is the employees transferred had no prior experience and no proper training were given to make sure that they serve the best coffee in MCC. Therefore, the barista that has no proper skills might serve low quality coffee to their customers. So the issue that can be found from analysis above is whether MCC is lacking in terms of quality of its products and services. So the answer for the issues is yes. This is because when MCC is too focused on the lead time, they tend to ignore the quality issues. So lead times means the time between the initiation and the completion of a production process. So when they are too focused on shortening the period to serve products to customers, they will ignore the quality of their service, either in terms of treating customers or the way they make the coffee. In addition, the lack of manpower enhance them to not focus on the quality of their product. Since there is coffee in the line of MCC's menu, the need of a trained barista is important in order to serve the coffee which suits the customer's taste buds. But MCC action, which simply transferred employees from MMC who work in the fast food line and have no experience in the making of coffee, had caused MCC to produce less quality coffee. So, the recommendations from the issue are: first, provide proper training to its employees to be a well-trained barista. In order to be a well-trained barista, MCC needs to send its workers who were transferred from MMC to training for at least 3 months to learn the skills and learn a variety of drink recipes. This can ensure all the baristas have the proper knowledge and skills to serve a high-quality coffee equivalent to its competitors. Next, MCC can implement Quality Management System or QMS, which is a set of internal rules that govern how company creates and delivers high-quality goods. Since a QMS is based on the 7 strict principles of quality, MCC customers will not have to audit the MCC themselves. They will simply know that MCC comes up with high-quality products specifically for their coffees. An effective QMS allows MCC to meet customer requirements and regulatory standards as well as prevent errors, save money, and continuously improve its product offering. By complying with the standard, it can improve MCC's credibility and image, but most importantly, will enhance customer satisfaction. So for the next issue, I will pass to Ainur Alia.
Thank you, Nur Akila. Hi, I am Ainur Alia, and since Akila already explained on operation activities of MCC, I will explain on the marketing and sales of MCC. In MCC, the activities in the marketing and sales department were promotion and advertisement of products to the customer. MCC's marketing division was centralized across all of its locations. The promotion strategy was also decided by the franchisor. It only focused on certain market segments to their current advertising campaign. Based on the analysis made of marketing and sales activities of MCC, the issue arises whether marketing and advertising strategy done by the MCC works efficiently. The answer is no. Promotion and advertising efforts in Chicago were ineffective compared to Melbourne, where we can see that there is no increment of customers upon launching the promotional campaigns. MCC's marketing division was centralized across all of its locations was the reason for the pitfalls in marketing and sales division. The headquarters decided on all commercials and promotional campaigns, and franchisees had no influence over their own marketing campaigns. We should know that the targeted consumers in different MCC's locations may not be the same as the promos and marketing. Hence, MCC's marketing and advertising strategy failed to attract the desired number of consumers. There are few recommendations for MCC to overcome the issue just now. First, MCC should decentralize their market decision. Instead of standardized advertising and promotion across the country, the product development department and marketing department can decide on different product mix and marketing campaigns according to the market regions, based on feedback from each outlet obtained from the outlet managers by the business administrative department. This is because every franchisee knows their own customer preferences and has a different way to tackle their own customers. In order to successfully attract customers, MCC must ensure that its layout and marketing techniques correspond with its low value proposition. Second, MCC should advertise their product in innovative ways. To attract customers and get the feedback, the cafe may offer free coffee during particular hours of the week. If the coffee tastes good, customers will return to MCC and make another purchase at the reasonable price. Another nice alternative is to give away free samples. Given that the coffee served is sweeter due to its testing plan adoption from the Australian market, MCC will benefit from customer input in order to adjust and improve the taste to meet that of the US community. The second analysis made is market and competitor analysis. Market and competitor analysis is the process of identifying competitors in your industry and researching their different marketing strategies. In market analysis, customer value analysis is chosen to analyze the target market of MCC. In the case study, it is stated that MCC has made a research of the coffee consuming behavior for the Chicago residents. It was conducted by using sample of 1,000 Chicago residents aged between 30 and 60 years old. They also made a promotion for their customer for mocha, Oreo mocha, and mocha chips. In this research and promotion, they found that the customer prefers bitter coffee drinks. They also target working adults for their coffee, and they prefer a relaxing environment. However, the minimum kid friendliness concept has declined MCC concept target. Therefore, the target market could not be reached. For competitor analysis, this table illustrates the competitor analysis made in the summary. There are two big competitors for MCC, Starbucks and Dom Donuts. As analyzed, Starbucks always differentiates itself in terms of coffee quality and specialty as well as the atmosphere. Starbucks offer a silent and relaxing environment to their customer, and the coffee served is a very high quality coffee. The price charged towards their products were quite expensive, yet still worth the quality and service offered. MCC's other competitors, Dom Donuts, is popular with their variety of donuts and breakfast choices. They also take part in the coffee wars, where they also serve coffee drinks such as espressos, lattes, and cappuccinos in its stores. Dom Donuts use strong advertising and promotion strategies to attract their customer. For example, Dom Donuts offer a free iced coffee day in 14 locations. This eventually can attract the customer to try their coffee and repeat to buy it in the future. The issue here is whether MCC reacts to the strengths of the competitors. The answer is no. As stated in the case study, MCC had performed analysis on competitors' strength. However, it did not give a response in terms of getting competitive advantage of the company to beat the strengths of the competitors. The analysis is important so that MCC can learn on how they can steal customer attention so that the customer can choose MCC rather than their competitors, Starbucks and Dom Donuts. MCC did not use any opportunity that they have to compete with these two competitors to be the customer's first choice when it comes to coffee. The only thing that MCC did was lower the price of its coffee, as it failed to gain the projected market shares when it initially charged high prices, which were almost the same with Starbucks. For the solutions of the issue, we decided that MCC should come up with combination strategies of overall low-cost leadership and differentiation. In a cost leadership strategy, the objective is to become the lowest cost producer, while in the differentiation strategy, a company's product or services are differentiated from that of its competitors. Thus, MCC should combine these strategies by: first, MCC should provide food delivery service to customer places. As we can see from the case study, both competitors, which are Dom Donuts and Starbucks, do not have food delivery services to customers' places. Hence, MCC must use the strategy of differentiation by establishing the food delivery, since both competitors do not have this. This delivery service can create value to the customer and shows that MCC reacts effectively to the strengths of the competitors by coming up with the strengths that can beat competitors and stand out from the competition. MCC should come up with an application that make customer make orders from the application. Then MCC will get notified from the customer and can make delivery to the customer's places. This will be threats to other competitors since this strategy will make MCC reach potential customer. According to Nextbite, a restaurant in the US stated that 43% of consumers order food delivery once a month or more, and 23% order it weekly, according to the new study of consumers' top 9 things you need to know about consumers growing a section for delivery. This shows that this delivery service will get support from the customer since it will make it easier for them to enjoy the coffee from MCC as they do not have to go outside facing the jam just to grab a coffee. Second, MCC should counter-attack rival strategies. As can be seen in the analysis, Dom Donuts and Star Basket implemented a lot of marketing strategy, but MCC did not take any actions or response to any of them. For example, the price war that happened between those both competitors, which is Dom Donuts offering free iced coffee day in 14 locations, while Star Baskets is offering Frappuccino for half price. In order to take part in the price wars, MCC should implement the same strategy as them by offering a free coffee day, or way better if MCC can think of different strategies to tackle consumers' attention, such as 50% discount for every second purchase of coffee. Other than that, MCC also can do a continuous strategy to make customer loyal to MCC by giving loyalty coupons to consumer, in which customer need to collect 10 stickers for every purchase of coffee and fill in the coupons to get one free coffee. By gaining loyal customer, MCC also indirectly can reduce the competition between Star Basket and Dom Donuts. Next, I will pass the presentation to Nur Kamilia.
Thank you, Ainur Alia. My name is Nur Kamilia binti Muhammad Uzair, and I will be explain for the rest of the content of this presentation. Next, for the third analysis is cost and attribute analysis. After the cost and attribute drivers have been discovered through market and competition analysis as well as value chain analysis, MCC may be simulated to see if they can supply at a profit level that is acceptable. During the process of cost reduction and attribute improvement, a cost and benefit comparison between the cost incurred and the characteristic offered must be performed. As stated in the case study, MCC has implemented low pricing strategy in their management. And this is because they want to offer low pricing products to their customers and reduce costs at the same time. However, their strategy to adapt low pricing strategy has its own consequences where they have to give low quality products and services to their customers. For example, in order to put low prices towards its product, MCC might purchase low price raw materials that have low quality. Then it was served to the customers, and then the customers were not satisfied with the products, and this has affected MCC sales and performance. And this can include that the analysis is ineffective. So the issue that may arise from this analysis is whether excessive cost reduction, or known as low cost strategy, can benefit the value proposition that suits the customer preference. The answer to the issue is no. And this is due to the fact that when MCC makes an excessive cost reduction, it is implying that it will lower the price of its products. On the surface, we can indicate that it is a good strategy since it will definitely increase the demand of the coffee as people love to buy products that give a lower price. However, this strategy, if we go deeper, it is not a right strategy to do since it will limit the product attributes it can offer and make them lack product customization. This means that MCC cannot offer more product features to customers if their customers ask for it. If they still want to do it, they will need to incur more costs, and this will not align with their low-cost strategy. And furthermore, as we can see in the case study, when this low-cost strategy is implemented by MCC, it will come to the mind of customers that MCC offers low-quality products, especially for the beans that are used to make the coffee. Mr. Thomas emphasized that costs come first for the material that will be purchased by purchasing management. This shows that the cost becomes priority rather than the quality. Thus, it would not create a value proposition of customers since customers did not perceive high-quality products. For the recommendation, I suggest two solutions to solve this problem. The first one is shift strategy from low pricing strategy to slight hybrid best cost strategy. Slight hybrid best cost strategy offers better quality products at affordable yet still low pricing. MCC can consider investing more in the best quality coffee but still can offer low prices to the customers. MCC can do analysis on which costs they should reduce on other than raw material costs. This can ensure that the consumers can buy MCC's coffee with a low price but still get the best quality of coffee. Second solution is MCC can use technologies in their operation. Technologies are very well known for their ability to deliver its tasks in a short period of time and efficiently. MCC should reduce the cost of manpower to take orders from customers but use technologies instead. For instance, people can order by tapping on the screen by themselves. Even though technologies require a big amount of money, it only occurs once and MCC can reduce the cost to pay monthly wages to manpower. This ensures MCC can have lower fixed costs and overheads and a very low relative to the cost that competitors are absorbing. Next, we go to the potential ethical issues in this case study. The issue that we managed to find is whether MCC's low-cost strategy will lead them to keep on ignoring their quality of products and services. The answer to the issue is yes. The emphasis of cost come first from the manager of the purchasing department has caused them to put the quality, delivery period, and other aspects of the materials as the subsequent priorities. Although the low-cost strategy is one of the MCC's ways to compete with its competitors, if they are too focused on cutting their budget in order to stay low in cost, they also might keep on ignoring the quality of their products and services. For example, to keep the purchasing material cost low, MCC will choose the low-quality coffee beans or spoiled coffee beans. And not just that, their workers might need to do multiple tasks at a time to reduce hiring costs. Those actions are obviously unethical since MCC was not practicing integrity towards their customers by serving products below the standard and also not concerned with the welfare of their workers. Solution for this issue, I recommend MCC should make quality a part of their culture. MCC can come up with the solutions to not only focus on low cost but also focus on the quality of materials. This is a good solution for MCC as they are aware that they need to focus on what customers are looking for. Thus, management of MCC must get everyone on board with a vision of quality more likely to become part of the culture. They should make everyone know that quality is very important and that is the things that make a company successful as customers will always go for a high quality products. Management needs to let employees to be part of the development process. Management of MCC should not let Mr. Thomas make decisions based on his own. They should direct Mr. Thomas to ask for the feedback from the employees about the quality of the materials as different people will have different opinions. If MCC let alone Mr. Thomas to everything by his own without taking any feedback from the employees, it will come to disaster again in the future, as he wants to always get the reward for managing the safe cost without taking care of the quality of the material purchased. And thus, this will make MCC move forward as it puts quality of the materials into consideration in the new strategy, especially for the coffee beans. Now, we have come to the end of the presentation. In summary, we can conclude that Maricha cafes should be acquainted with the US market so that they may plan ahead of time what should and should not be included in their business. Furthermore, they must conduct study on the culture of Americans. They will then identify their own target market for their business in order to improve their differentiation like they did in Australia. Next, MCC should examine the quality of its product and services that it provides to customers. MCC must guarantee that its product provide value to customers, increasing the demand for its products and allowing them to compete with one another. They should train and hire its employees so that they understand their job scope and may enhance or gain a powerful skill such as barista. Other than that, MCC should differentiate itself by adopting products and services that other rivals have yet to offer. And this will set MCC apart from the competition, and the turnaround strategy will be successful. And that's all from me and our group presentation. Thank you for your attention and time for listening to our presentation.